lot about the Native Americans so far with the Navajos and the Comanches. So now we're going to move on to the Apaches, which happen to be my favorite tribe, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, so we learned a lot about the Navajo and the Comanches. So what are some of the things we've learned so far? What do you think is important about that?
Are we allowed to have our books so we can look at our notes?
Yeah, sure. No, I can help.
Like how they make weapons and clothes.
Okay.
How they made weapons and stuff.
I'm not going to write it too big.
Clothing.
Clothes? Alright, what else? What kind of stuff do they eat?
Like
Buffalo.
Deer?
fish, vegetables.
Fish, rabbits, squash.
Alright, the one they live in.
Hogan.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so see, these are some of the things that we've learned so far, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to learn about the Apaches and we'll kind of compare them. So the plan for today is I'm going to pass this out to you guys. It's just a little fill-in-the-blank worksheet. It'll go along with the PowerPoint. We'll do that together as we go. Shouldn't be too bad. Then there's a little question on the bottom. And if we get through that,
He knows a lot about Apache.
you guys, well, you guys will learn. After we do that, then we'll do a little project, and maybe I have a little surprise for you guys. Who knows? Yeah. Alright, so just put your name in front of it real quick. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over here is where did the Apaches live? Where did the Apaches live? So, the Apaches are from the Southwest desert, okay? So we know what a desert is. It's real hot, it's real dry. There's not a lot of trees growing, there's not a lot of shade, there's not a lot of cover. So it's a pretty rough place to live. It's kind of tough to live there, right? The states they lived in was Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and on the plains of Oklahoma. Now, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas are very dry climates. The plains of Oklahoma are a little bit more, there's a little bit more flowers and trees and stuff. It's a lot easier to live there. They covered a vast amount of land. So they were a very huge tribe, so they had to be in a lot of different places. They had to use a lot of resources, so they had to move around a lot, right, to get those resources. So they were nomadic hunter-gatherers, so they had to travel often, right? Nomadic kind of is just a fancy word for they moved around. They couldn't stay in the same places. They would use all the resources. Then the resources would be gone and they couldn't live off of them, right? So what they had to do, they had to move to different areas, find new resources, learn new ways to live there, catch new fish, hunt new deer, stuff like that. So we got the first question, right? The Apaches lived in, what are we thinking? It's on the board.
Southwest.
There we go. You guys are on top of me. You guys are there. Yeah, write that a little. The climate, so that's weather, made it impossible for them to find reliable food sources. Because it was so hot, so dry, they couldn't grow their own food there. The animals really didn't go there all that often. So they had to find new ways to survive, and that was through hunting and gathering, and do whatever else they could. Alright, so what did they wear? So the Apaches, like you guys can see in this picture, buckskin shirts. Now buckskin is, if you kill a deer, you take its hide and you tan it out, then you can form it into a shirt. So they wore buckskin shirts, they wore buckskin shoes called moccasins, right? And I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're pretty cool. They have little leather laces and stuff. We still wear those today. That's how cool they were. They decorated their clothes with colorful beads. This is kind of a way to show how important you were, you know, just like we like to have style. Maybe not me so much, I'm wearing a shirt and jeans, but you like to dress nice, you like to show how cool you are, right? They did the same sort of things. The men also wore headdresses made out of feathers, right? And this was like a sign of, like a chief or something would have a big one, the other hunters in the village would have other cool ones. But yeah, they decorated them with feathers from eagles or whatever else they found, and colorful beads. It's a very cool thing they did. So why was having this kind of clothing important? So like we talked about, they live in a dry climate, right? So why do you think they would wear a heavy shirt? What do you think? Yeah, because like in the desert, like you said, you gotta keep warm when it's at night. Like both of you guys were saying, all three of you guys, it gets super cold, right? You gotta keep moving. And also during the day, you couldn't go out there without a shirt on, right? You get sunburned, you get hot, you get the fever, you do whatever. That's why it's so important to wear these big clothes. They cover you up. You might think like, oh well, it's gonna be hot. Why would I want to wear big clothes? But if you get sunburned, you're worse off. So they'd have to wear super big clothes. That's to the desert climate 5. So in your little groups, right, you two, these 4, I'm going to give you guys about 3 minutes to think of an answer, and we'll write it down, and we'll come back and we'll talk about it, right? And I'm going to be over here, helping out over here. For you guys to do, this was just more to show that you're paying attention, right? So we're gonna hand you guys all out a piece of this. No, I'll explain it in a second. Now, I want you guys to do,
Catch and run!
that's what I want you guys to do, is draw what you think is important to the Apache Nation on this card, right, on these piece of construction paper. Just make sure you write in the middle of it, because we're going to fold it a little bit so you don't want to cover it up, okay? So just draw what you think is important.
How big would it be?
That's good. What else do you think about that? Just try it.
Oh, is it?
Fish. Okay, what do you drive? We good? Want to fold it up? Let me see, which one's your favorite? That's mine. Or Natalie. TV's good. Try not to cover anything up. Ooh, I'll do that one next. Take out the